Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome to another episode of Finding the Next Big Roguelike, the series where I play roguelike games and demos that have been sent to the channel and give my first impressions. Today, we're taking a look at a game called Meow Meow Invasion. This seems to be some sort of top-down action bullet hell game. I don't know too much about this game, but from the looks of it, from what I've seen on the screenshots and everything, this kind of looks like a bullet heaven or a horde-like or Vampire Survivor clone. Obviously, I'm excited to play this game just purely because of this title. I mean, what else do you need in a game, to be honest? Meow Meow Invasion. Also, this music is... This is definitely like stereotypical modern fusion Japanese music with like the super fast piano that's very melodic. I personally love this kind of music myself, so I was very excited to be hearing that when I was opening up the game. Bit of backstory on this game. This game just launched very recently, February 13th, just a few days ago at the time of recording this. If this is anything that looks interesting to you, I mean, again, why wouldn't it? Then, yeah, the game is on Steam, available as of right now. A few things I've noticed just from the home screen here. There's a shop icon in the hub, and there are some upgrades that look like traditional, you know, meta progression upgrades. It looks like, you know, you can get more health, percent, you know, all very standard, you know, number adjustment upgrades. So this very much is a roguelite in that regard. There's a sidekick thing, which apparently you can get some cats that you can also ascend. To my understanding, I think there is some sort of mechanic with like evolving your cats. Sounds good to me. You can even... Oh no, I thought you could give them some hats. No, it's just the different kind of cats. But again, we don't know anything about any of this currently. But I did see that there is apparently a tutorial option in the main menu, so at least we'll get that, which is nice. There's also an armory, which fire a horde, create a trail. Yeah, I mean, all of these seem to actually be upgrades that apparently you can start off with, I think. I'm not too sure. We'll see. But there seems to be quite a few things to buy outside of the runs, so that's good to know. Now, once again, if you're working on your own roguelike, free to submit it using the form in the description for a chance to be featured on this series. We get sent so many amazing games, much more than we can currently showcase, so if you have a release or key date, we also offer developers the option to get ahead of the line for a guaranteed feature. So big thanks for sending us Meow Meow Invasion and using that option. Let's do the invasion! Or be invaded. I'm not too sure which role we're taking here. Okay, we can pick a character. We got some stats, people. We got some beautiful stats. We can pick between 3 invaders. Pick your invader and pick your vessel. Interesting. So we're picking our invader and our vessel. I'm very curious about the lore of this game. I hopefully we'll get more information. Who knows? But the stats don't seem to matter as to which invader we're picking. Slug the Trooper, Quickie the Scout, or Zerg the Kinky One. Okay, sure. And we have to pick Beck as our vessel. So we can be like, we invade a vessel, and we can pick the invader and the vessel. That's rather interesting. Oh wait, we can actually read the passive. Throw 3 stun grenades every 6 seconds and immobilize the affected enemies in 4 seconds. I'm imagining 4 seconds. Projectiles move faster, increase 8% damage for each activated node of Paraguild. Whatever you say. Or we can get increased dodge against projectiles. With each successful dodge, Quickie will increase 5 range. Quickie's radar has longer range and will specifically show what items is on the map. Quickly can see further than other parasites. It does seem like this game might actually be Japanese just from the translations. Let me see. Hard to know, but I'm gonna bet this game is actually Japanese. Just from the music and the vibe, which I am so down for. Or we got Zerg. Increase 15% damage and 50% attack speed within 250 range? Not too sure what that exactly means, but increase additional 15% for each stats when enemies are within 150 range. I think I get it. Players temporarily gain 1 armor for every 3 HP loss. Reduce cooldown. Let's take the slug. And we also have a tail, swing tail, and an arc in front. Probably. The third hit is enhanced and has 10% chance to stun. Got it. Wide swing, deal 150 damage, cooldown in 8 seconds. I got it. Alright, we have 20 dodge, range, move. Got it. Okay, let's... Oh, we can pick our stage. Interesting. Oh. Got it. It was defaulted to easy, which is interesting. But I think I'm gonna go straight. Well, probably because we don't have any upgrades. I'm gonna stick to the default. I usually try to make sure that I stick to default when I start a game. You know. Welcome to your humble yet chaotic abode. Now ground zero for an intergalactic invasion as the world's first feline overlord. Darn. Your mission begins where every cat's rebellion starts, at home. Show these pest and household menaces who the real apex predator is. Good luck, Commander. You got it. Here we go. So, let's see. Move, direct attack. Oh, wait, I kind of wish I could have seen the rest. I didn't see the other abilities. Press E to cast skill. All right, sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I was correct. This is definitely a horde-like from the looks of it, I would say. So what do we got here? Pick one upgrade. New. Increase 50% pickup range. Send out paper plane in a vortex. Just a traditional buff or prosperity. Gain 1 gold for every 100 range travel, then increase speed by 10%. Okay, interesting. I'm not too sure what for every 100 range travel, like speed, like how much we've traveled ourselves, maybe. But let's get a new weapon here. And I'm curious. Oh, we already level up. I'm curious what like what other abilities I have. Swide swing deals 200% damage, but the cooldown is 7 seconds now. Interesting. Damage every monster in an area every 70 seconds. That seems like a huge amount of time. Monsters that aren't killed after the explosion will be hypnotized. Interesting. Let's just get more pickup range. Let's do my ability. Okay, my ability is just the big, the big swipe. Okay, got it. And I also randomly do that. Got it. Okay, sure. All right. Too big to handle. Increase weapon range up to 50 range and collect range up to 20. Increase character size. Got it. For each enemy killed, there's a 10% chance of restoring 2 HP. How much HP do you have? 150. Got it. Increase plane damage, or I guess the Hypno Coin. 70 seconds. Nah, it's just not worth it. That's just not worth it. Man, too big to handle, man. Well, I mean, why would I not take the too big to handle? It's just too good. The music. Oh my gosh, the music is just so fun. Increase 10% attack and 15% attack speed. Reduce 20% critical rate. Okay. Fire hordes of fleas that have 50% chance of bouncing to nearby enemies. That sounds fun. Sure. So I'm curious because I can see that we're limited on the amount of attacks naturally, but oh, there's a dash. Oh my gosh, there's an actual dash. Wait, how often can I do this dash? I don't know. But I'm wondering, there seems to also be a limit in terms of the amount of oh gosh, of passive items. Like the too big to handle is taking a spot here for some reason, which is not something you see. Oh gosh, I need to pay more attention. No, I have to remember that I can still use my skill if I want. Whoop! It's a pretty good swipe, I will say. We're pretty slow, all things considered. For a horde-like, it's a pretty slow one, which again is definitely not a criticism. It's just an acknowledgement because there really are different types of horde-likes. Are really, you get them in all variations these days. I'm also realizing that this definitely has more of an approach in terms of like the level design being closer to games like Death Must Die, but actually more like Halls of Torment, where it feels like the level is actually infinite and you can find a few things on the way, which I really like these. I'm also surprised that the level up is not automatic. Increase damage by 30% and add 1 projectile. That seems pretty good. Watchful Eye. Attack deal 30% times damage if the target is farther. No, I don't want to deal with that. But I definitely want to increase my weapon. White Swings deal 200% damage as opposed to what? Swing Tail, third hit. Oh, no, that's just my normal attack. Where's my actual ability? I'm not sure. Create a light circle that burns enemies that it touches. Sure. That means we're done with our weapons. I think we can only have 4. Increase damage. Sure. Actually, let's just add more projectiles. So we have our weapon and then we have the skill. That's what it is. Okay. Let's just increase the damage of our weapon. Increase range. That's pretty good. Cool. Oh, those are the little thingies that I see. All right, pretty standard little horde-like. It's quite enjoyable. It's nice that we're a cat, you know, and that works for me. I really do like the fact that this is one of those more like exploration types horde-likes, which Oh, wait, there is a limit. It's just a really, really big map. Cool. That works for me. Now, there is the map on the top right, but I've got... Oh, gosh, that's a big boy. Wait, wait, I just realized it's a rotom, right? Like, is that how you call those things? The things that clean the house? Or like, aren't... Cats are scared of those. I think it makes sense. Ooh, gosh, need to get out of here. Ooh. Okay, things are getting a little spicier here. Is my special ability available yet? Ooh, I can get like a speed boost here. Nice. Temporary speed boost. I will take. This thing has a lot of health. Jeez Louise. Also, I'm getting money, which... Little Kittens needs your help. Oh my gosh, we got a sidekick, people. Not Ascension yet. Wait, what is this whole thing? Orange Union. Wait, if I get... Because since I'm an orange cat, if I get another orange cat, I get some stuff? Right? So Boxy, theoretically, is good to me? Because he's an orange union? Or maybe he doesn't take me into account. I don't know, but I'm thinking... Boxy looks cute. What are those animations? Oh my gosh! What is this? Oh, it's just one upgrade. Okay, cool, sure. Yeah, let's upgrade to fleas. So now, do I have a cat with me now? That's following me around? Where's my orange cat? Oh, there he is. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at him. He's so small. Wait, so are we... Do we count as an orange cat? Orange Union. Node 2. Increase 10% attack speed. And if we have all 4, we get some crazy stuff. I actually think that works. Increase 5 armor. Create a shield that can absorb 2 hits regardless of damage. Let's just get some attack speed here. I love my little cat. Oh, he's collecting things for me. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know if he's actually dealing damage. Wait, does he have stats? I forgot. What does my little guy do? I don't actually know if he does anything. I don't know. He's so messy. He's so cute. Roomba. Thank you, a Roomba. Yes. Oh, whoa. We don't go through enemies when we dash. We just push them with us. So is my little kid... Yeah, is my... Does he have a name? I'm sorry. Does he have a name? Boxy. Okay, Boxy. Boxy, do you deal damage? Do you do anything other than pick up stuff? I mean, like, it's totally fine if you just... If all you do is picking up things. Like, not saying anything against that. I'm just curious. Purely curiosity. You know? Whoa. Be careful with these little guys. Oh, those things have guns. Got it. There's a lot of health being dropped, I will say. I wonder how... Oh, okay, there is a timer. 15 minutes left. Sure. 15 minutes. Interesting. That's longer than I would have expected, considering... oh, gosh, I am taking some damage here. I need to get some health. Whoa. Where are the health things? I could look at the map, but it is really hard to look at the map when the action is just right in front of you. So I am... Okay, there's some health. Cool. That's okay. My little Boxy is going to collect all the blue nods that I've been missing this whole time. Oh, I can level up. Increased range? Sure. More range on my thing. Oh, I can ban something. Cool. Feed me. Lose 3 gold per second. If gold is more than 0, increase damage by 30% and take 10% less damage. Interesting how a lot of these upgrades come with like negative things, which I tend to find very cool. 2 attack speed. Man, it's interesting to see how small some of these buffs can be. 2 attack speed is so small. I think I'm just going to go with the weapon. Decrease cooldown. 3rd hit additionally. More damage and chance to stun. Sure, let's do that instead. Oh, there's a little mini boss. There's a lot of enemies. I do like the enemy variation so far. Gotta swipe that frickin' Oh god. What is this huge laser being attacked here? Is this like an enemy doing that? Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on. That's cool. Ow, did I take damage? Oh, I think I did. Ooh, I'm still taking damage. Okay, let's be careful. Wow. It's actually pretty challenging. Wait, we're sticking our tongue out if we stop moving. I don't know why, but I love it. We gotta be careful here. Let me try to kill this enemy here. Yeah, we have to be careful with potential health loss. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're being surrounded. Oh god, it's all good. Swipe. We're not doing much damage. I should probably... It's interesting how you... I don't know why it's not automatic, the level up. I feel like it would be a little nicer to just do it automatically. Select range, I don't really care. Increase size could be pretty good. Increase damage, 20% also pretty good. I'm going to do that. I think that thing helps quite a bit. Increased attack speed and damage, reduce critical rate. What's my crit at right now? Crit damage is 10%. Oh, increased max HP for each 15 HP, increased armor. What's my armor at? I think I could take that actually. I haven't taken many defensive things. Let's do that. That's fine with me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Magnet, magnet, magnet. Oh my goodness. Holy shrimp. Wow. It's one of those where the sound effect stacks. I'm fine with it. While staying still, increase cooldown speed. Cooldown, I would imagine, is attack speed as well? Maybe. While moving, decrease and increase movement speed. Interesting. I'm just gonna grab some some movement speed here. The swing deals more damage. I'll take that. More flee attack. Gain 1 gold for every... So what is gold used for exactly? I'm not too sure what I need gold for. Maybe for something else, for out of combat stuff? Probably. I still haven't killed the big enemy over there. But I do have, it's okay. I do have Boxy with me, so everything's okay. Boxy is wonderful. We love Boxy. I need to kill its boss quickly because if there's another boss that spawns while she's around, I feel like that's going to be really complicated. Oof. Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Well, at least there's health kind of laying around all over the place, which is quite nice. Our armor is not super high. Oh boy. Kill it with fire. Okay. Oh my goodness. They're constantly spawning. I mean, I will say, in terms of like things going on, there's a lot of things going on in this game. It definitely keeps me on edge. I played the easy difficulty too. Jeez. Well, I also have 0 upgrades. I wonder how important the upgrades are in this kind of game. It's okay. We're all good. I think Boxy's carrying me, honestly. I love how you could just... Oh my gosh, there's another one. I just realized there's 2 of these guys. I just gotta keep track of like all the health around. I am not getting that many levels anymore, huh? Oh gosh. Oh, we got another magnet. Oh, it was like a money magnet. Interesting. I just feel like we're super underpowered here. Let's grab... Increase crit. Oh wait, didn't we bring down crit? No, we didn't do it. Max is... Increase 2% crit second, max is 10%. You will lose for each time you take damage. Interesting. Let's do this. Just more damage on my special ability. Oh, there's a big cockroach guy. Or whatever he is. Oh wait, wait, I just realized I have arrows pointing at stuff. I should probably go see what that is. Another sidekick? Yes. More sidekicks. More orange cats. That's an orange cat. I don't know. He's blue. I don't know if that means that he's rare. What does he do? Orange cat. So additional increased attack speed by 20. That's pretty good. And cool hat, bros. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Oh wait, he's also a dumpster cat? We could have 2 dumpster cats? Already? That increases my HP healing received. Oh my goodness. This is so good. What are you talking about? That's so great. Oh my goodness. We've got a team of friends here. It's beautiful. Circle duration. Let's get some... paper plane stuff, I guess. Oh gosh. Okay, don't panic. Let's go to the green arrow. Wait, I can't. Oh my gosh, what are those things? They have like little swords. I need to collect the gold. I don't need to, but I would like to. Oh, what is that? Okay, I have to stay in there. I got monies. Cool. Okay, it was just for monies. Got it. Let's get out of here. So we have 3 orange cats, including myself, and 2 dumpster cats. Ah, he pulled me. Not fair. And there's a lot of enemies. This is impressive. It really does give me Halls of Torment vibes for sure. This is a little tricky. I like it. I like the difficulty, the challenge. We did level up. Oh gosh, stop pulling me. Let's just get some more cooldown here. This is a lot, but I'm doing fine. And theoretically, I just have to survive another 8.5 minutes, which actually sounds a little scary, but it's all good. We just need to kill more big bosses to get more orange cats, and then we're fine. I will say, for a horde-like, I can see things quite clearly. Except these little bugs. Sometimes these little bugs can feel like they're just a projectile. But other than, like, honestly, like, it's not super confusing visually. I'm surprised I'm not earning that many levels. But again, this might just be because I'm a little underpowered in terms of not having any meta progression, maybe, potentially. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. I love it. Let's see, we level up here. New petty trick. Have one more dash point, and your dash will leave one illusion behind. The illusion will chase the nearest enemy and deal damage equal to 250% attack within 150 range. Sure, this does not come with a downgrade, so let's grab that, I guess. Oh, I can increase the level of these items as well. Increase damage of character skill after reaching level 3 with this item. Increase it by a further 1% for each player level. That's pretty good. So now we're full on items, right? 50%, okay. I do this little thing here. Oh gosh, maybe not. This is dangerous. This is too dangerous. Sorry. Ah, stop pulling me! I do have the illusion thingy. Oh, we got a little... Of course, the cat and the... the couch. Name a more iconic combo. Okay, I grabbed some health. Ah, stop pulling me! Man, that pull is rough. Oh gosh, I did not realize I took... I need to find more health around, laying around. Oh gosh, we got tanks now. Okay, I need to find more health somewhere. Ah, stop doing that! Stop doing that! I need to kill this robot thing. It's pulling me. Ah! A jump scare of the sound effect. Okay, let's we'll leave 2 illusions. Oh, actually, let's go up to level 3 because that supposedly makes my skill much stronger now. Let's see, like, how much are we doing? Like 60, 100 damage? Okay, let's see how much damage this thing is doing. It was like a 180 non-crit. That's pretty good. Oh, here comes another... Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. I need more health. I need to find some health. No! Game over. Okay. Alright. So. Oh, we got some stats. Nice. Check out the shop. I have some good stuff for you. You got it. Fleas apparently did a massive amount of damage, as I kind of expected from just the look of it. This dealt no damage when the fleas really carried home. I mean, I did upgrade the fleas quite a bit, but I didn't expect it to be that much damage. Okay. Let's go to the shop. So we can ascend our cats. What does that do? It costs quite a bit to ascend. Let me check out the normal upgrades first to see how much they cost. Oh, they're like super cheap. Yeah, we should do that first. We should definitely do that first. Okay, so XP. Let's go to 100. This, that's gold. Let's go to that. Let's go to more health. That's attack speed. Let's grab that. Skill damage. Let's just grab one of those. Crit rate. That's not super important. Crit damage is not super important. HP regen. That's pretty good, but maybe not necessary. Collect range is pretty solid. Actually, I'm going to grab 2 of those. Attack speed percent. Wait. Oh, that's attack damage. Oh, attack speed. Got it. Let's do that. Move speed. That's pretty solid as well. We'll do that. Some armor. Let's grab a little bit of armor. Let's just go back and get some more XP stuff. XP stuff is always super powerful. More gold, just to increase these things more. Let's grab more collect range. Attack speed, I think, is really solid. These are some pretty big numbers, I will say. I'm going to be much stronger this time around. Attack damage is whatever. Move speed is pretty solid as well, honestly. I'm going to do that. And let's do one last thing. Let's do a crit rate. And now, there you go. We bought a bunch of stuff. I think we did pretty well, all things considered. So, unfortunately, we did not get to ascend any of the kitties, but we'll get there. Don't worry. We will ascend our kitties eventually. It will happen. There's also the armory. Those are just all the items. There's the fart. Wonderful. Good to know. Okay. Can we choose which one to start with? Don't think so. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if we can change our start here. So, now that we get a better idea of what's going on, let's see. Slug, increase dodge. No, let's probably go for Zerg. Increase damage and speed. Increase additional 15 for each stats when enemies are within range. Player temporary gains 1 armor for every HP loss. I think that's pretty good. We'll do that. I don't know how we can switch our main attack. Probably because we're playing as Beck, is my guess. So now we're playing Zerg and Beck. Here we go. And can I change the... We're going to stick on this one. Try to beat it on easy, which again is the default in this game. So we'll try one more run. All right, we got a little... What does this... Oh, it just gives me money. Cool. We hate bugs. Actually, I think we like bugs as cats, but... Gotta kill them. Yoink. 200 already. That seems like a big number, all things considered. I guess we can start leveling up. Let's see. Should I go again with the flea? Flea was very powerful, but I mean, I'll take it. Increased smash HP and armor. That's probably pretty solid as well. We got a new thing here. Create a trail of gas that follows the cat and deals damage in the area. Or apply slow effect on hit that reduces enemy. Let's take the fart, I guess. That's just what it is. And our crit chance is at 13, which is not high. Let's just increase our skill. Increases this. So how much does this do? The fart cloud. Seems to stick around for a while, which is good. It's going to be pretty good for late game, I think. Yeah, I think it's going to be super solid for late game. I still don't really know how much damage it's dealing because... Oh, 35! That's pretty good. How often does it tick, though? We shall see. Yeah, we'll probably get more information as we get further down the run here. So right now, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty easy. Pretty standard stuff. I'm curious about the different maps because it did say, to my understanding, that there are different maps, right? It said choose your invasion area or whatever, so that's pretty cool. So if there's different maps with different enemies and everything, that's cool. That'd be impressive amount of stuff. I'm still a little curious about the whole sidekick thing. My understanding is that the sidekick thing only gives you like stats depending on which ones you've collected. Like if you get like different classes of them, you get a bunch of orange ones and a bunch of ones with hats. But you could also ascend them, which I don't fully know what that does. I'll probably have enough time to at least figure out what the ascension does on these guys. So here I just have to survive for 20 seconds. I think these also have different objectives, if I'm not mistaken. And are we just going to get money for that? Money, sure. I wish it was something more for during the run as opposed to stuff outside, but it's all good. Feel bad for the owner for destroying their couch. It seemed like a perfectly fine couch. Although this owner has a lot of couches, all things considered. And they're kind of placed in a weird way, so maybe I don't feel too bad. Oh, I need to level up. Alright, this charge. Shockwave deals damage and slows the enemy on contact. Let's try a new weapon. Increase area of effect. Seems fine. Revive one time. When revived, the character regains 20% max HP and takes no damage for 3 seconds. That's not something I find very interesting, to be honest, so I'm going to skip on that. We'll take the weapon. Increase projectile by 1. Increase size, sure. And increase damage of the part. Cool. So let's see those projectile things. Oh! What happens? They're like mines? Oh, they're just kind of like... Interesting. Not too sure how that works, but it's there. Sure. That should deal a pretty decent amount of damage against bosses. Yeah, look at that. It's already dead. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. Right now we get an upgrade. I love the animation. It's great. Let's try the fart again. And let's get a sidekick. Gosh, I love the sidekick. I don't know why. They're just so adorable. Sidekick. That's a 2-star one. I don't really know what that means, but it is a 2-star one. Dumpster and cheerleading. Increase HP gain after every 5 level. Increase 10% to the amount of XP. We could get another. We can get Boxy again. I do like Boxy. Let's get Boris a try here. Join us, Boris. Now, I don't know if they actually do anything without being ascended, other than the potentially getting against buffs. Where is he? Where's Boris? There he is. He's just collecting little things for me. That's adorable. Good for you, Boris. We love you. All right, item. Increase 10% weapon skill damage to non-crits. That's good. The petty trick. I think I'm gonna look for another weapon, another item instead, right? Pickup range by 50% is pretty solid, but we do have our friendo here to pick up our stuff, so maybe not necessary. Let's just do swing. He is pretty adorable in his little dinosaur costume, gotta say. Don't we all love him? All right, 10% chance. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to continue. I have faith in the fart being powerful. Yes, we've gotten to that point. How much is it doing right now? 58. But it ticks pretty often. I feel like it's really good against big creatures that are just following me around. Like against small guys. I mean, it's not even bad against small guys either, but I think we just kill them too fast for it to matter. Oh, another one of those. So let's see. This, I think, is about killing this is about killing a bunch of enemies while we're in it. I think so. Oh, these guys. I don't like these guys. Screw you guys. It's hard to tell how good these mines are. My guess is that they don't deal much damage. We'll see at the end in terms of looking at the stats, right? But I have to remember to look whether there are particular arrows that I'm missing. Oh, there we go. We got another boss. Nice. Cool. Okay, so this boss, I think, is going to take a lot of damage from the gas. It's hard to see how long the gas stays, but I think it's staying a substantial amount. Oh yeah, come here. Yes, take damage from the cloud. Come on. Woo boy. Yes, nice. Another sidekick. Okay, so we've got a we'll see what class of cats we've got. We've got Orange Union, Dumpster, and Cheerleading going. So this one has neither. This one has a cool hat. That's pretty cool. And Eat, Sleep, and Do Math. And Flashy. This one has the Dumpster and the Orange. Foxy is always great. What can I say? This will increase our HP and healing received and our attack speed. We gotta take it. Foxy's just that good. I don't know what else to say. Let's just get another one of those. Ow! What the frick? That was not cool. We need some health. I do have iframes in my... yeah, I imagine I have iframes in my dash. Yoink. And yoink. Then we got Foxy. And what's the other one's name? I need to know my cat's names. I'm sorry. Area of effect. And pick up. Let's get an attack speed. No, attacks deal 30% times damage if the target is farther. That could actually be pretty good. Oh man, but it doesn't deal as... Well, I mean, we deal 30% less damage if they're close to me. Jeez. I don't know how I feel about losing gold if I'm trying to, you know, use it for permanent progression. Let's do this. Okay, let me see my cat's names again. It's Boris and Boxy. Boris and Boxy. Okay, Boris and Boxy. Now, I feel like we still need more sidekicks. We need to build a whole family here, people. And my guess is that the fleas probably still do a really good amount of damage from just the look of it from the last run. Let's go here and see what we get from this. Oh gosh, bad timing. No, it's okay. I got it. Woo boy. It's okay. It's all good. Are we almost done? Please. 1 second. Okay, thank goodness. I kind of wish you get more than just money, because again, money doesn't really change the run much. Also, I don't know how much there is to upgrade, because I already got a lot of upgrades. Well, I mean, I guess it gets more expensive, so that's fair. Let's level up. Damage. Okay, maxed out. Power Milk. After reaching level 3, increase it by character skill. I don't really care too much about the character skill, to be honest. Let's just do this. Ready with their snipers over there. I just want more friends. Give me a boss so I can kill more friends. Give me that big dude that I was not able to kill last time. I will show him how to die. There he is, with his little tie. Oh yeah. I love the sound design on these attacks. Come on. Just give me more cats. What else? What else do you need in life? Oh my gosh. Is it? Yes! More sidekicks! Oh my gosh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Here we go. Morgan! Okay, so Morgan, you're a dumpster and an orange cat. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get the full dumpster, bros. Wait, is he considered dumpster? He is. So right now, we're only at 2 for dumpsters. Oh, because our initial cat is not. Our initial cat is orange. I see. We're obviously going for Morgan here, because Morgan is going to give us... I don't know why I can't select it, but... yeah, more range on the fleet. So right now, let's see, we are... Additional increased 30% HP and healing received. Nice. Additional increased 20% attack speed. Oh my gosh, you know, we're super powerful now. Oh yeah. Increased bounce chance. Sure. What else we got here? Let's get more movement speed. And now we're golden. Now we just gotta survive another 11 minutes, and then we're done. That easy. I mean, now that we've got a bunch of orange cats, I think it's not looking too good for our little unfortunate friends here. So, I might have misunderstood the whole lore here. Oh, here comes some. Okay, the gold is not as loud as the other one. I'm kind of looking for a magnet for the other one now. That's gonna be fun. So, are we invading the Earth? There was a story, but I think I misunderstood it. I think we're the invaders. Yeah, we are the invaders. I think. So, sorry to whomever's house this is then, I think. Potentially. Probably. Oh, gosh. Well, we got more money. We got 1,900 gold. I'm curious about the different characters you can start with, because I don't know how you can have other characters. We're at this point with the missiles. What are those missiles, by the way? I'm trying to figure out what kind of missiles they are. Like, what are those missiles? We're getting close to where we died last time, which is obviously not going to happen this time around because we've got the whole orange crew, even more so than last time. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, you're back. Oh, how I missed you. Okay, we can actually try to kill this thing fast so we can get even more orange cats. I have to really pay attention to where all the... Gosh, can you get closer to the gas, though? Come on, come on, get in the gas, get in the gas, get in the gas. Okay, there's a lot of health laying around. So maybe sticking around here is not a terrible idea. There's also a wonderful little couch to scratch. Is he the one creating all these areas on the floor? If so, I really do need to kill this guy. I'm just gonna pretend it's a big Roomba. Yeah, it's just a big... Oh! Okay, well, we found the magnet. This is pretty challenging, but again, it feels very fair. It's quite enjoyable, all things considered. Let's see what we got. Revive one time. I don't like this mechanic because to take an item a full slot just to revive eventually, it just doesn't feel great to me. I'm gonna take some increase here. Increase armor. Create a shield that absorbs 2 damage. How important is armor? Oh, I only have 20 armor. So I guess armor is pretty important. Let's do that. Increase crit, but you will lose 5 crit for each time you take damage. Like permanently? Increase projectiles. Oh my gosh, bookworm. Oh man, I wish I would have gotten bookworm early. Maybe a little late for bookworm at this point. Get some range on that. Each enemy killed, that doesn't really matter too much. Just get more of that. Okay, so we got the shield now, which has a minute reload. It's actually not too bad. I can fairly easily see where like the zone is, which is quite nice. Let's move away. Oh my gosh, this guy has a lot of health, huh? Lost one of our shields. I think the mechanic of this mini boss is that if you try to run away, you get pulled, but if you don't try to run away, you do not get pulled. I think that's how it works. If that is the case, that's a really cool mechanic. That's a really cool mechanic. He's dead. More cats. More kitty cats. First of all, let's get this going. Sidekick. I want another sidekick. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. Look at those. Yeah, what we got here? We got a cool hat, bros. Ooh, we do have another cool hat in there. Eat, sleep, and do math. Or flashy blink. So the cool hat will increase crit rate by 6 and critical damage. Sure. Let's get 101. Welcome to the team 101. You're not orange, but that's okay. I'm not trying to be discriminatory, but we are part of the orange crew. This is like the orange gang going. We're inviting you into our orange gang, but I feel bad you're not orange, to be honest. Okay, I have to stay in there for 40 seconds. Right now, the enemies that are spawning don't seem too bad. We got some Roombas for sure. I actually genuinely wonder if they're supposed to be Roombas. They might supposed to be Roombas. Grab one of those again. Let's grab... Let's get a shockwave landmine to max. Get a bunch of shockwaves. Oh, they're big, too. I think we don't have to move anymore. I think we're good. Oh my gosh, creating so many landmines. I have to move away because it's ridiculous. It's gonna be loud once I get all the money. Get ready. Oh! You can get a sidekick from doing this stuff? Okay, we're doing all of these stuff every single time possible. Oh my gosh, we got Roki. Roki is part of the cool hat, bros. Oh my gosh. Enemies will receive an extra 35% damage when it's crit. Eat, sleep. That will increase our skill damage. And he's part of the Orange Union! Oh my goodness! Sorry. Additionally, increase 20% attack speed and gain 40% attack speed for 5 seconds after dashing. Oh my gosh. Yep. We are OP. We are part of the orange crew. We gotta move away from those missiles. But I actually like these missiles. They're not constantly there. They just pop in every now and then. And I think they're pretty cool mechanic. Because you actually have to adjust accordingly. Oh my gosh, okay. This is getting loud. Thanks to the orange crew, we are popping. Oh, we got a speed boost. Not very necessary at this point, but cool to have. Let's dash here. Oh, there's little guys here. There's new enemies. Hopefully it's not like extremely loud. It doesn't look like it's extremely loud, but I might actually reduce the audio just slightly. There you go. I don't care about the characters. I think more movement speed, honestly, is probably best here. Be careful with these missiles. I'm trying to see if I can see my cats, like my crewmates. Oh, Where are they? Can you guys? Can anybody see? Oh, there they are. They're just following me to the right there. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I don't know why the idle animation of my character is just sticking its tongue out when I'm not moving. It's pretty funny. We are 5 minutes left. Just walked into that. Oh gosh. Jesus. Well, now that I know that I can get some cats from doing these little mini challenges, I'm definitely going for it. Hopefully it's not a hard one. Ow. Surviving for... Oh my gosh, this might be a little tricky. Uh-oh. Might not be able to do this. Did I get it? I don't know if I did, but I'm out of here. Why is it over here? A sidekick! Wait, did I kill a boss, maybe? I don't know. Okay, what do we got here? Got a bunch of them. We could have our 4th dumpster. What would that do? Automatically heal 30% of your max HP every 40 seconds. That's pretty cool. You can also be part of the hard head feline, which I don't have anybody. Or I could have, I could have my cheerleader. Increase HP gain. That's a little late. I could also increase range. Or I could have my jade. Let's get the scratchy, just so I can heal automatically every now and then. Let's just increase that. Another sidekick? I'm cool with it. We got Tai. We'll call it Tai. Flashy bling for more range. Additionally, increase skill damage and decrease skill cooldown. Cool. All this, increase armor and HP. Let's do that. Oh, I see what's going on. Huh. Let's just drop it because I don't want to change my guys right now. I'm sad we can't have an infinite amount of cats sidekicks. Slightly disappointed by that. Just a tiny bit disappointed by that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Whatever. Every time player receives healing, gain a heal bonus of 1 HP. That's a very small amount, but that synergizes with other stuff that we just don't have. Let's do this. Use a skill grants cooldown. This effect stacks infinitely. Oh, it's just permanently. That's kind of cool. Let's get the few lives left. It's kind of boring, but at this point we're pretty close. So let's do this and cool. We're just 3.5 minutes away from being done. So that says free level up. Jeez, we revived 2 times. Wow, that's really strong though. It's boring, but it's very strong. Oh, there's a magnet. Hasn't been super long since I got in the last magnet, so not too shabby. Oh, there's a boss there. Oh, I can't kill these things. They're actual projectiles. Ooh, I don't have a dash anymore. That was scary. Let's go look for some health here. Oh, that's not health. There's a spooky sound from that mini boss. Health. There we go. And health. We're good. Fun little mechanic. I like it. Oh, I took damage, really? Where's the healing? There was some healing down here, I think. Oh my gosh. Woo, boy. Help. Healing. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's more healing. There. Got it. We're good. Woo, boy. Sure. We're good. Level up. Oh my gosh, I'm about to take damage. Let's do this. Ow. So the less HP I have, the tankier I get at least. So that's that. Oh, we got the automatic heal from having a bunch of cats that do something. Oh, there's another mini boss. I don't know what you do, but you're a dog. I don't like that. Oh, that's a laser. Wait, was that like damaging? That? No, okay, it doesn't immediately damage me. Wait, it does damage me immediately, does it? I don't know. It was hard to tell. No, it doesn't automatically damage me. I think if I stop moving... My goodness. 40 seconds. I just have to survive 40 seconds. I'm taking damage somehow from that laser, but... Okay, I just have to, like, evade the last second. I'm killing this dog. Doggo. I don't appreciate you. Ow. 10 seconds! Can I kill one of them? Oh! Oh, it's 10 seconds before the boss. Oh, it's one of those. Whoops. Oh, I need to find some healing. Ah! I need to find some healing. There's some healing. Ah! We gotta find the boss. Okay, got it. Oh gosh. Okay, I was not ready for that. I was really thinking that it was just gonna be the end. Okay, I need to. Okay, jeez. Okay, well now we can just get this at least. This laser thing feels a little unfair. You have to dash out of it when you see it. Otherwise, just take damage, I think there's some cool, like, boss music, but I just can't hear it. This dog is annoying me. I am not dealing much damage to anybody here. This boss fight might take some... Man, this dog keeps on getting me. with this stupid laser thing. It's hard to understand how it actually works, but I think it just deals damage. I think the laser just deals damage wherever you are. Oh gosh. Heal over here. Dash. Sometimes I take damage, sometimes I don't. Maybe it's because I'm just evading it. Ooh, I got pushed away. Did I resurrect yet? I don't know. It's hard to know whether I did resurrect yet or not. I don't know if there's an animation for it or not. I would hope there is. Heal. Jesus. Heal. I'll take that damage. Gosh, it's just the laser thing. It just seems really unfair. Ow. Oh my gosh, wait, I did resurrect. Oh no. I might be like on my last life here. Okay. Let's get some more armor. I think we killed one of them. I think we killed the ghost one, which is the least problematic one, unfortunately. Sometimes it just doesn't hurt me. Sometimes it does, but I might just be dodging it, like actually the dodge thing. I feel like the poison cloud is probably dealing good damage to the boss. Hopefully, Copium. Oh, what the frick? What just happened? What? Sure, got a sidekick, but again, they don't really do anything because like it's hard to know what do I lose when I change to one, you know? Well, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I think I just dodged this every now and then. Okay, let's try to kill this stupid dog with the pizza on its head. So stupid. Ooh, there's some healing here. I also wish you didn't automatically grab the heal if you were full health. Gosh. Ah, I dashed too early. No more enemies. Oh, yes! Doggo down. Screw you. Yeah, let's get some that, and let's drop that. Well, you're not a problem, honestly. It was the other guy who was a problem. Like, you really are not much of a problem. I mean, don't take this personally. You're cool and all. Nice. Easy. Stage clear! Alright. Nice. Oh my gosh, it's still the fleas doing all the damage. I was really hoping that, you know, it wouldn't just be the fleas, but yeah, fleas is OP. Okay, well, good to know. Alright, let's just quickly take a look at, like, the shop. The boss kicked me while you are dashing. I guess is what happened, yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at what else we can do. So what happens if you ascend one of these cats, for instance? Right, like, what actually happens? Okay, so now Boxy will give me move speed, skill damage, and HP by a random number, I think, which is interesting. Oh, and you can lock these and change them. What if I were to instead upgrade Morgan? Attack damage and move speed, yeah, and yeah, I think those numbers are random. Okay, interesting. Now, the big question I have is the starting cat, right? Like, so how do I change the starting cat? Like, my vessel, right? Because I'm assuming the vessel has different weapon and skill. But currently, now this might just be because it's not available yet in the version of the game. Because currently, actually, I might have had the wrong information, but it does actually say that the game is going to be out in early access in Q2. I think the demo is currently available as of the 14th of February. I think that's what's going on here. So maybe currently in the demo we only have the choice of one vessel, and a few invaders. I find it kind of cool though that basically you can fuse starting characters, right? Because you can fuse a cat that has a unique weapon and a unique skill with an invader that has a unique passive. And I think it's a pretty cool system. Now, I find it interesting that they don't have their own stats, but I'm assuming the vessel has their own stats. But currently, I don't know. Because currently, I think I only have stage 1 available to me. Okay, Meow Meow Invasion. What a cute little game. I was definitely excited with just the title by itself. I think it's pretty... I always think it's important to have a game that just inherently is just going to grab your attention a little bit with just the theme that it's trying to go for. And that was one of those games. I find it just really cute. If you're going to have an entire game based on cats, which, you know, there's a few out there, they're always fun when you're doing roguelikes because you need to fill up a bunch of items, obviously, in your game, and you can always have it be themed, whatever themed you have the game. So in this case, a lot of the items are, you know, cat themed, which is cute. So this is a bullet heaven for sure. It's very much another bullet heaven. We've played a few of those, and yeah, I think I'm currently making a video on bullet heavens, as I like to call them, horde likes, and so I'm definitely right in the middle of just like playing a bunch of them and really taking notes. So I'm happy to have another one to add to the list to just compare and to just add to my thoughts. So Meow Meow Invasion. Let's go through our usual list. Let's talk about audio, visuals, and vibe. So once again, really cute. Now this definitely has music, super like almost generic, almost like modern fusion jazz, which I personally listen to myself on my own. So I love I love what they're going for in the background musically. It's great. It's well written. Sound design is pretty good. I would say I kind of wish that. So in horde likes, this might seem like a little detail, but I think it's pretty important. When you collect experience points or money or whatever currency that you collect during a run, which you're going to be doing a lot more in most games because you're killing hordes of enemies, each dropping whatever currency your game has, right? Now, in terms of sound design, I think the collecting these orbs or whatever these things are is pretty important because you're going to be hearing it a lot, and it's going to be in your ears just constantly as you're killing more and more enemies throughout the game, right? So I think it's pretty important that that sound design doesn't get too harsh, or is just fitting and potentially also has a slight change in terms of tone. What you can do is just have a sound that goes boop, but you can also have the sound randomly go from boop, 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 boop. That kind of stuff can also really help to make it not sound like you're constantly having that sound in your ears. So Brotato, for instance, I think the more XP you collect, the more it goes. That kind of stuff is a small detail, all things considered, but I think it is something that, you know, is quite prevalent, whatever the word is, for horde likes. And in this instance, I think the sound for collecting experience points is a little too bright, in my opinion, and especially when you collect, when you get a magnet and they all come towards you, it always sounds like for a lot of these games when you collect one of those. But in this instance, I think it was a little too sharp in terms of the actual frequency. Now, again, this might sound like a tiny thing, but I think it's important to bring up because, again, I am working on a video talking about these games, so details to me are going to be pretty important. But I feel like the sound design otherwise is pretty nice. I think there can be even more sound design. So basically by having more sound design, also reducing the intensity of others. But I think, to my knowledge, there's no sound that goes with any of the enemies currently. So you don't hear any like, you know, like that kind of stuff. Even like spread out every now and then. Doesn't mean that every time you destroy an enemy that they all have like death sound, but a few things here and there to make me feel like the enemies are part of the world, I think would be a nice addition. Otherwise, sound design, it's pretty decent. With what there currently is, it's good sound design. And the music is great. The visuals, I find really adorable. I like the art style, and I like the whole cat situation. Obviously, you know, you can see the little idle animations, the little ear flopping, little details here and there are really nice. The sidekicks, they're adorable, absolutely adorable. You can just collect a bunch of little sidekicks. They all have their own name. I love them. I want them. I want Boxy. I want to adopt Boxy. Not to mention that Boxy would give me movement speed, which could be pretty useful in real life. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, the sidekicks, if they were just like, you know, random creatures, I wouldn't find it as adorable, but they're cats. So anyway, the vibe of the game is cool. The story is kind of funny as well because it's like a mixture of, you know, cats but also aliens. And when you create when you start your character, you can put an invader slug into your vessel, and that's your character. I believe it's a parasite. I think that is what it was called in the Steam page. So you can create your own little cat, and whatever parasite you put with whatever vessel you put, it also changes the visuals of the character, which is a nice touch. I kind of also wish that you could have different visuals depending on the items that you collect during the run, but that's just an extra addition that, all things considered, with the amount of effort probably put into having multiple invaders and multiple vessels, you can imagine the amount of possibilities gets pretty high. Now, currently, there aren't more vessels to play with, but that's probably just because of the version that we're currently playing on. Let's talk core gameplay. This is a fairly traditional Horde-like with the addition that you can dash. Some don't have the dash mechanic. I would say that overall, it's on the slower side of Horde-likes, which is totally fine. But there isn't anything too crazy out of the ordinary in terms of that genre, which I enjoy a lot. This is one of those Horde-likes where the map is large and you are expected to explore the map to find tiny little pickups and little upgrades along the way. I still think the king of that mechanic is Death Must Die, and I always think that a lot of Horde-likes could really benefit from taking a look at this game if they really want to upgrade their game in terms of level design. In this game, it's closer to a game like Halls of Torment, where the map is large. Actually, Halls of Torment is infinitely large, but in Halls of Torment, you explore to just destroy a few boxes and stuff that will give you random benefits, currencies, health, and stuff like that. So in this game, it's not a huge deal if you don't explore tremendously, but you do get some extra benefits. You might encounter a little challenge zone, and you have to defeat a certain amount of enemies within a certain amount of time, blah, 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 this kind of thing. It's simple, but it pushes players to just travel around the map as opposed to just being stuck in one area. The core gameplay is enjoyable. It's nothing too crazy out there. I think this is one of those games where the hurt box and the hit boxes are surprisingly well structured in a ways that where like evading enemies felt awesome. I was definitely in situations where I was being surrounded, but things were moving slow enough that I was able to just kind of like swivel around enemies and bullets and not take damage. I think it's one of the more important things to try to master in your Horde-like is to have that feeling of being able to just like dash through things and barely get hit but not get hit. It's a very enjoyable experience that not many Horde-likes successfully do. And I gotta say, I think this game does a pretty good job at it. It felt great evading all the things. They were very generous with their hitboxes, and I think that was a great feeling. Especially since there were some really cool moments where you would get homing missiles that you could easily evade, but you had to strategically move in positions so that you wouldn't get hit. So it's one of those games that if you pay attention, you are going to be able to evade a lot of things. So there's a bit more skill involved than in a lot of Horde-likes, which I think is very enjoyable. So I guess that brings us to the actual run conversation. So in the run, there is currently just one stage, and I'm going to assume there's going to be more because, it says pick stage. So if you can pick a stage, odds are you're going to have more than one. Currently, there's just one, but again, this game is about to be released in early access, so that's to be expected. But if there are multiple stages, now that one stage had a lot of different enemies, and each enemies felt like they had pretty cool mechanics. I gotta say, the enemy design was pretty good. The bosses, they were spongy, that's for sure. It definitely took a lot to kill them, but I also probably required more permanent upgrades, but we'll talk about it in a second. But in any case, the enemy variety was definitely cool. Like, throughout the entire 20 minutes or so of playtime, I felt like I was always encountering a new enemy that I actually had to adapt to, which you really don't get very often. It was a little mini-boss that if you ran away from it, I think it would pull you, so you had to wait and see when it would do that attack. There was another enemy that would create those waves of bullets that would circle in, get closer to you. There was that one dog that would create that laser that would immediately hurt you. That felt a little cheap, but at least they all had unique mechanics that you had to adapt to in the middle of a Horde-like. That's rare. Usually when you find a mini-boss in these games, you just have to kind of like evade it or just like kill it eventually. You might just have one attack that doesn't really matter. But in this instance, it felt like the attacks of these bosses were actually meaningful. So that was cool. Outside of the enemy design and level design, items and upgrades. First of all, I felt like there might be some balance issues, potentially, just from single-handedly having the flea deal ridiculously more damage than anything else combined. Felt a little bit overpowered, but again, these are like more details. I feel like unless there's like a glaring balance issue in a game, when I bring those up, those are not the most important things, because ultimately, that's super easy to fix. or to adjust if you have items that are too powerful or something that deals too much damage, that kind of stuff. So I just think it's interesting to bring up because I realized that the flea seemed pretty powerful. But the other items were cool. They all felt different, you know? The fart, yes, the fart. You actually could try to trail it, so you could try to hit the enemies. The shockwave landmine, you could just pay attention to where they were. Now, I got a feeling that the Hypno Coin is pretty massive too, which damages every enemy on the screen every 70 seconds. I think it's similar to an item in Vampire Survivor that would clear the screen every now and then. So I think the items are cool. Now, I was a little disappointed to see how few items you could actually have. Not because it's just the armory, but you could only get a few actual items outside of... oh, wait, they're there. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. These things. So you could only have 4 at a time, which I think is a little disappointing just because of the fact that they're pretty interesting. Now, I understand why that's the case, because they're pretty powerful, right? Increase XP gain by 20%. That's a pretty big number. So I understand that you have to be selective, and then you can upgrade them. So I get it from a balance standpoint, but it was definitely a little sad to see that I couldn't just grab all of them. Understandably so, they would be too powerful, but I almost wonder if you could have more of them, but they're harder to find, or they're balanced down a little bit. I don't know. In any case, they were cool. I like seeing items that actually do unique things. Lose 3 gold per second. If gold is more than 0, increase damage by 30% and take less and 10% less damage. These are interesting items. Now, that item itself, I actually find a little annoying, because if you're going to be playing the game, odds are you want to progress, so losing gold is not something you want to do unless you have everything maxed out, so I probably wouldn't want to have feed me early in the game. But things like a pretty trick. Your dash now leaves an illusion behind. The illusion will chase the nearest enemy and deal damage equal to 150% attack speed. You know, like attack damage, sorry. These kinds of items, I think, are a great example of like cool, unique items to add to a horde-like. Some of them have questionable numbers on them, or are not as interesting as others, and I think some of them could go even crazier in terms of the numbers. I love having risk versus reward in my items and horde-likes, which is why I love Brotato. You see, like in this one, for instance, the Spiny Shiv is increased the 10% attack and 15% attack speed, but reduce crit rate by 20%. That's cool, but crit rate is not super punishing, right? That means you can't go for a crit build. But I like items that really punish you if you know, like they're like risk versus reward. And I think a game like this could definitely have some of these things. And I think it does every now and then. But not as many as I would have hoped for. That's very much a me thing, by the way, just to be clear. So basically, I think the weapons you find during the game are cool. I kind of wish that when you would upgrade them, I think you could upgrade them to up to level 8. For instance, if you max it up to level 8, you get one of those things where a lot of horde-likes do it, where at level 8, you can evolve the ability, and then you have to choose 2 versions of the evolution. So at level 8 for the flea, for instance, you know, at level 8, now it's just one massive flea that just destroys everything in its path. Or it's like burning fleas now, which means that they constantly deal burning damage. Or a fart at max level will now have the fart like slowly get together and then explode. That kind of stuff. I kind of wish that there would be a rewarding thing at the end of maxing out one of those abilities, because currently the leveling these abilities is strong, but it doesn't do more than just adding some numbers, which is cool, but I wish there wasn't even a cooler thing at the end to really reward you for, you know, leveling up an ability to the max. That's not necessary for a game like this, but it is something that a lot of horde-likes have been doing that I actually think I understand why, because it's very satisfying to see one of your main abilities just do some crazy thing now. Now, clearly, there would have to be some balance modifications in that regard, naturally, but I think those kind of things are really cool. Now, let's talk about the coolest aspect of this game, in my opinion, which is, again, the start of... well, there's 2 things. There's the Invader and Vessel combo thing, right? So we haven't been able to play with that, obviously, because there's only 1 vessel to pick from. But if I understand correctly, if there are like 6 vessels and 6 invaders, and you can fuse all of them however you want, that's some really cool character customization from the start. I mean, you can have a lot of cool combos to do, you know, because you'll have the passive that the invader has, and the unique weapon and a unique skill that comes with the vessel. And that can create some really cool combos. That's awesome. That's a really cool concept. That I'm kind of sad that even for a early access game, you don't have the like 2 vessels. You could at least try out the feature, because currently you can't actually try out the feature because there's only 1 vessel. So you're just only changing your invader, and the vessel is always the same. So I wish I was able to try out the vessel combination, so I can feel like I'm trying something unique. But I like the concept, and I think that can really open up to a lot of customization from the start, which I'm always an advocate for in the roguelikes. So yay! And then the other thing is, once again, the sidekicks. The sidekick is a cool concept as well. So not only can you ascend a sidekick so that they naturally come with some stats randomly, which I think it's cool. That means you can reshuffle them, and you're looking for the perfect stats for your boxy, you know? That feels a little similar to, like, you know, like Diablo, where you're trying to, like, get the perfect stats in your item. That's cool, personally. Some people might like that, some people might not. But yeah, just the idea that you can ascend your cat, and then, you know, you can change the effects, kill damage, for instance, to bring down. No, I'm going to keep the effects. Yeah, it's similar to Diablo in that regard, which I think is cool. But the fact that if you have a certain cat during your run, for instance, if you have, like, you know, an orange cat and a trash cat, and you have another one orange that's also trash, then it inherently comes with the benefit. And that's cool. So you can, like, choose, like, you can try to, like, create certain combinations of sidekicks that go with you. Not to mention that your cat that you're playing naturally has some of these combinations as well. So I was playing with the only vessel I had, which was the orange cat, right? So I had an orange crew if I was going for these guys as well. And these come with just inherent passives, and the passives are pretty powerful, which means you try to find the right combination of sidekicks. Now, unfortunately, after like 6 of them, I think you have to start replacing them. And replacing sidekicks when you have a bunch of them, like, that have combinations, can be a little confusing. And it's kind of sad you can't have more than 6, but I get it. Obviously, it would be too powerful because these effects are really, really strong. But it's kind of sad. I didn't want to replace anybody. I loved all of them equally. But I think that feature is really interesting. I think that's a cool, simple addition to add. You know, the more cats, the better, obviously. But again, it's hard to know how much this game is going to have. Because right now, it doesn't really tell me how many cats there are. I'm gonna imagine there's more than just 3 invaders in the final release of the game. Potentially, I don't know. And also not like only 1 stage available. So it's hard to know how much this game is going to have upon release. But currently, I like the ideas they're going for, and I think there's a lot of potential. One thing to note that I think can be a little problematic is just some of the translation can be a little confusing. And that's just, you know, that's just a translation thing. But I think there are quite a few out there. So I think that's something that could definitely be, you know, checked up prior to release would be my advice. Because it can sometimes be a little confusing to understand what certain items do just because of the translation. And, you know, if you have like a little translation issue where you're like, oh, you meant this, haha, that's fine. But when it gets to the point where some items, it can be a little hard for me to understand what they do, purely because of the translation issue, then that can be a bit annoying. But that's also something that can easily be changed throughout development, so I'm not too worried about that. The meta progression thing, right? So you can upgrade your character. You know, it's very straightforward. I understand why a lot of roguelikes do this. You know, is to try to make sure that you clearly can't beat it on your first try, but then you feel rewarded for continuing to play. I kind of wish for some of these games that some of these upgrades would be a bit more interesting than just numbers. That's just me, though. I think it's nice to have just having a reward for just playing the game. I think it's nice. So even though it's very simple, it's cool that it's there. And I've got a feeling that, I mean, I already have 2,500 gold left, and I did upgrade 2 of my sidekicks, so I feel like the next time I'm going to be playing, I'm probably going to be pretty strong. Now, unfortunately, I did already beat the first map, and I don't think there's another map even after having beaten it, so I'm not as inclined to continue playing until I find more vessels and more content. So currently, I would say that the game is really fun, and I'm just hoping there's going to be a lot more content than what this early version has currently. But for just an early, you know, demo, I guess, it's cool. I would say more sound design for, you know, enemies, more option, like at least an option for Vessel to just try out the feature. And, you know, more invaders, more stuff. And then this game, I think, could be really cool with more maps. I mean, if every map has a different, like, completely different enemies and bosses, considering that the boss design was actually really nice, I would say Meow Meow Invasion has a lot of potential. For Horde-like, you know, it's a simple one. It's definitely a very simple Horde-like. It's not trying to go for anything too fancy or crazy, but I think it comes with a really cute theme, and it does things quite well. So yeah, I'm excited to see a full release, or at least you know, the official early access release. But again, if you want to give this game a shot as it is, yeah, the demo is available currently on Steam, so make sure to check that out, Meow Meow Invasion. And there seems to be a planned release for Q2 of 2025, so fairly soon. Whether that's going to be a planned release for early access or not, I'm not too sure yet. So once again, thank you so much for sending us Meow Meow Invasion. This was very enjoyable. And yeah, that's about it.